Welcome to this week's episode of the What Is My Life podcast, where 5 Black women discuss what the hell is going on inside and figure out what the fuck y'all are doing outside.
All right, welcome everybody. Welcome back to this week's episode of the What Is My Life podcast. We missed y'all as per usual. We hope that you had a really amazing Thanksgiving. And now we are entering in the ho times. Okay, it's the Christmas holiday, and this is our Christmas special. We ain't gonna hold y'all for too long because we want to get to the good eats and the relaxation and enjoying our holiday. So it's your girl Amira, your host, aka Batty Crocker this week, because I'm gonna be cooking with my boo today.
Oh wow. Boo, okay. It's Courtney.
They need that update.
I know. Hey y'all, it's your girl Courtney, aka the Grinch today. Do with that information as you will.
Hey y'all, it's Mina. I ain't got no AK. I'm hungry as a bitch though, so y'all gonna see me eating this camera.
Hi everyone, it's Nye. Just Nye this week and always, mostly.
Hey everyone, 'tis the motherfucking season. It's DJ Tay Wills, the ones and twos in this apple. Oh yeah.
Okay. Y'all talking about give them an update.
It's the guts, the tea.
Let's just go around the table. You know,
Yeah, I feel like
wait a minute. Let's talk about the episode where we're talking about this.
Yep.
Somebody back us up, recap us or something, because I can't
if I remember correctly.
But
Rewind.
Oh, I'm gonna figure out how to insert
Nah is the
audio
journalist,
to the
so go ahead and
flashback.
pull up the damn receipts, Miss
I'm gonna
Journalist.
flash us back in the episode too.
yes.
Put more work
Like
on
that's so
myself, but I'm
Raven,
gonna flash
too.
us back.
And I think now I'm in a stage of my singleness where it's just like I was always content with my own company, but it's like I'm not interested in really entertaining much of anything else. Like I'm just chilling. Like I would not shy away from someone who wanted to be in a partnership with me, but I'm also not actively looking for one at this stage. I'm just like, I'm cool. And that's that. And I don't know how else, like I've never felt this way before. So I don't know how to like really explain it or what else to, how to explain it, how to describe it. Like, it's just really strange. Like, because I feel like I have always been, having a partner has always been in the forefront of my mind. I'll say that. And it's like, it's always been something that whether I was in a quote unquote whole phase or not, like it was always something that I was like pursuing in a way. And so now I'm in a space of my singleness where I'm just like not pursuing it. And that feels strange for me.
I remember.
What do you tell the people what you remember?
Well, vaguely that you said, that you were swearing off dating and that you were moving to a remote island and off the coast of Russia. And that you would be continuing your life there.
It was a
Slavic baby.
Nobody say nothing about no damn Russia. I think I vaguely remember that as well, saying that I swear off men. But hence I've been in therapy, and also I've been dating a man for officially a month, and things are going swell. I like him a lot. And, I'm trying to keep a cool ass, and not plan weddings in my head because, this nigga took out my garbage the other day and I was like, hold on. don't be taking out my garbage if you're not my man. And then, I had my wisdom teeth out on Monday. So he brought me soup and flowers and he's just super sweet. And I'm looking forward to spending more months with him. So that's the update.
Niggas got holiday plans and shit. Niggas got holiday plans.
I know it ain't.
Wow.
I know it
Bro,
ain't.
we fucking geeking, Jen. You feel it? I'm geeking. Wow.
What's been the hardest part about this experience, Amira?
The hardest part has been trusting myself, just because I haven't always had like good dating experiences in the past. And so like trusting that I'm making the right decision. And I think I've always done a good job of being like vulnerable and honest with men, but like I just but because I've had like so many poor experiences, this time I was like, okay, don't like
don't take those experiences with you. Like take the things that you've learned as far as like if there was any wisdom to be gained from those experiences, but don't like harbor any poor feelings or like try to keep yourself reserved for this person because of any past experiences. So me being my, regular, open and honest self has served me well. And even I think even being more honest than what I normally am has also served me. Like even when I be acting crazy, I'll be like, yo, I'm acting crazy and I just wanted to let you know that. And you'd be like, that's okay. So he's just super sweet and understanding and super patient with me. And I'm being patient with him as well. And it's going great.
Since we love that.
That's beautiful to hear.
Like at least from the outside looking in, the biggest difference is the person and being able to read that this person is willing to put the same 2 feet in that you're willing to put in, And not like flying, let me be vulnerable, let me be this, and the other person is necessarily receptive to it.
Yeah.
Person, or at least it seems like that's willing to step up and be at the same spot you at. So it's cool. And I'm happy for you.
Oh, I think sisters. I would say the other thing too, like the biggest difference in this dating experience, because he isn't the only person that I'm necessarily dating right now, but like this dating experience is so different from all the other experiences I've had in the past. And I think the biggest difference is obviously that I'm different. So I think that that's cool to see too. Like all the past experiences I've had, all the type of men that I've dated in the past, like the type of men that I'm going on dates with right now are not the same. And the only difference is me. And we love to see it, the growth.
Yeah.
These men are gentlemen. They are treating a bad bitch like the goddess that I am. And I'm having a great time.
Definitely something to be said about when you show up differently.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like
okay, people.
Let me lay it out. You know what I'm saying? People like a princess of gold.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
That you had to change to get that change. You feel me?
Yeah. And it took a lot of tears and a lot of being grumpy and upset and then going to therapy to get here.
Yeah. Oh, sister.
Well, let me
What is my life success stories?
Okay.
Not on what is my life success story. The goal is okay. The goal is to be like Nye and her wife, because for those of you who don't know, Nye's wife is like literally the sweetest person in the whole world, and she just says the most romantic things so randomly. And I'm just trying to get there.
Literally on the spot. You haven't been crying.
Too far.
Steps, my girl. Baby steps. Baby steps. No
So
wedding
that's the
bells
goal.
yet. Okay.
Okay. I said I'm trying not to. Okay, but he needs to cut it. No, he don't need to cut it. He's doing a great job. I just need to calm down. Any other updates, so I'm not in the hot seat?
She funny. No, it's all about you.
It's about you, baby.
Yes, I have one. You're wrong.
Go ahead.
A bitch is also in therapy.
Yay!
Glory to God. I'm proud of y'all.
We just go all get healthy, healed, and happy. It just got to a point where, I had the same experience as you, Amir, where somebody reached out to me, I think, and was like, "Hey, we got space on the waiting list." Blah blah. Just opened up, and I was like, "Thank God," because I was giving up. So, yeah, I've been going for. I think I've had 3 sessions so far, and she's cool. I don't think I'm like as in love with her as I was in my last therapist, but I think she's giving me what I need. And that's the most important part. I feel like I'm getting what I need so far. So yeah, it's a thing. And I see her weekly. Okay. I was like, oh yeah.
Period.
No, we can't meet bi-weekly. As soon as I got this session, I start crying in the shower. So we need to meet weekly. Okay. We need to amp this healing up, speed up the process. So
Period. Shout out to the therapists who want to meet with us weekly, because I also meet with my therapist weekly, and she'd be like, we could skip out. No, girl, I need to see you again next week. Stop playing with me.
Okay, I told y'all.
Go ahead.
I was weekly for like 2 years. Okay, it is.
wait, that echo. I do hear that echo, Lord.
It's giving Android. What is going on, Grinch?
Damn.
I don't know.
It's more so like a what is that? What's that music type? Is it like EDM? Is that what it's called? Like it's almost like her shit is like techno. Like I'm feeling it's a remix going on.
But yeah, no.
You can
Also,
episode 5, you can do anything.
I was just gonna real quick just say shout out to the therapists that meet with you weekly, but also encourage you to meet more often than you thought you could. So like nothing really new over these ways. Just like really being intentional with making myself at peace and like calming my mind and calming my spirit. And like I said, shout out to the therapist that's like, yeah, let's be bi-weekly instead of once a month. You feel me? Because once a month, we need to be bi-weekly. So I appreciate those ones that could literally read me, because sometimes I cannot. I be in a delusional space. I really be delusional. Okay. Like I could
be a strong Black woman. That ain't the place to do that.
I really, bro. And she literally was like, we are, but you don't do that. Like, and I was like, but how can I stop that? I be thinking like I can do everything. And then when I try to do everything, it's just like, bro, you did too much. You did too much. Now you gotta pour back in. But anyway, yeah. So shout out to them that be like, hey girl, no.
Hey,
Every other week, see each other.
Wow. So 3 of us are in therapy right now. 3 out of the 5.
It's gonna be 4. I just need to get this move out the way.
Okay. We love to see it.
Y'all finna get a very healed ass pop. Damn, it might be boring.
I know. We might have to stop doing social media because I'll be like, oh, but
what if they fix all my funny?
Like
fix all my funny? Absolutely not.
If they fix all my funny, what am I gonna have left?
That ain't possible.
It's not possible. Yeah, we're gonna be clowns till the day that we die. No therapy or no therapy. So
my humor goes with it.
I don't know.
Have y'all, okay, let me ask this real quick because I've thought about this. Have y'all ever got checked in therapy for making too many jokes?
Not yet. I don't really make jokes. I've been crying.
Yeah, no, not yet. I be kikiing in there and I'm waiting on her to say, cut the drama.
Yeah, I got instances where I'll crack a joke and she just be like, just looking at
nothing.
Me.
It's like,
it wasn't funny.
I'll be laughing. I have to then laugh at the joke because I'm like,
somebody been laughing at this shit. I made it.
Shit, and I'm funny. So ha 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 ha. But then other times I get her. So or she'll be like, stop. And I'll be like, it's funny.
No, I don't get cracked for too many jokes. I get cracked for trying not to cry. And I'm like, it's your therapist, bro. Relax. This is the place to do that. If there's any place, this is the place to do that. You know, I don't apologize for it. I don't really do all that, but it's just like
do you be busting out crying? Or does she have to remind you to cry? Is that what?
No, it's just more of a, like how I'm like, wow, I have no idea why I'm crying. And she's like, well, it's okay. Like this is the space for you to do so. It's all right. You don't have to hold it back or like put it all together. Or I'll say I'm rambling a lot. It's like it's fine. I'm following you. Keep going. Oh,
I love that. That part of therapy I love.
Just to be you, just to show up how I show up. I don't have to package my answers perfectly. I don't have to try not to explain stuff through tears, even though it might be helpful that I don't explain things through tears, because who the fuck can hear through? Nobody can hear anything. So it's just a reminder just to show up however the fuck I am today, which is helpful. Because like you, Tasia, we want to dive into that like strong woman complex and hold it all together and deliver it all nicely. And it's like, fuck that. This ain't the space for that, at least. Put your cape back on when you leave, but right now, take it off, fold it up, put it in the box.
Yes. Okay, well, Nye already talked about she has a move coming up, but Nye, the Grinch, anybody have any last updates before we move on?
Not the Grinch who've been going to see all the Christmas lights.
Seriously.
Right, been having a holly jolly Christmas.
She's been doing all the Christmas activities.
Yes.
And now you the Grinch.
Mind your business. Find joy. So
okay. Niggas been out here doing all the holiday activities.
No, my mom really called me a baby for that. She said, why do you keep going?
Because it makes your inner child happy, Mom.
Exactly. I'm like,
damn,
I'm a
girl,
child.
Who don't like seeing Christmas lights? Even when I drive past people's house with a lot of Christmas lights, I'll be like, oh.
The African American urge to say that bill gonna be high.
How much is the light bill?
No, dead ass. I
just sleeping there with the lights on like this.
Seriously. So y'all know I live on the east side. So like I was on Lake Drive the other day, but like deep on Lake Drive, And like there was this one house that was like super big, and they had like Christmas lights like all on their trees and like this huge archway. It was really gorgeous. It looked like a whole fucking winter wonderland. But I was like, how much is this bill? How much is this bill? How much is this? It looked like, what is it, Candy Cane Lane all on its own, just on one house. I was like, they got
I'll do it. I would do it. I'll be out there, y'all. If I had to go out, it's Christmas, bitch, on this block. Get into
Maybe
it.
they don't put the light on for the other 10 months of the year. 11.
Girl, boo. I don't know.
They stay in
But
darkness.
they eat by candlelight the rest of the year.
No, if you
On
do that
December,
shit-
we lit this bitch up.
if you do that shit during the moratorium, I guess you do have till April to pay it off. So it's like it's like a payment plan. You can spread it out over a few months.
Not no damn payment plan. No, if I had, a huge house and I was doing Christmas lights, I would do it like that video that was going viral with the back that ass up. It was the lights was moving to the song. It's a Black Christmas in this household, baby. It's a nigga Christmas.
A nigga miss, if you will.
Correct. A merry thickmas, because I'm gonna be out there in my little skimpy Santa outfit. And they gonna be like, hey, Miss Parker. Kind of like that. This is my Christmas fantasy. Okay. Let me rein it in. Let me rein it in. Okay, nobody got no more updates. So let's get into the randomness of today's episode. We really aren't talking about shit, as I said earlier. I mean, this is our Christmas episode. We're giving you a little something to listen to while y'all was slaving in the kitchen, prepping the Christmas eats or wrapping some gifts or whatever you're doing in preparation for the holiday season. We wanted to give y'all a little something to listen to. So I really just wanted to talk about, like, go over this year. This year has been a lot with all in all caps. I want that in all caps. It's been a lot. So I'm going to talk about how this year treated us and kind of what we want to leave behind in this year and what we're looking forward to for next year. So girlies, anyone want to go first?
First of all, I have a note. This
Oh,
is a
sure.
Black Ass Podcast. We should be having a Kwanzaa episode.
I'm fucking get.
Get your self-determinated ass
This is a
on somewhere,
Kwanzaa
okay?
episode.
Get your self-determination elsewhere, okay?
I need the hat. You know, the little hat.
What is it called? A mufu or something like that?
I don't know.
Anyway, I just had to add that note. This is a Black
Not a
Ass
Kwanzaa
Podcast, y'all.
episode.
It's a Kwanzaa episode.
This is a Black Ass episode and a Black Ass podcast and a Black Ass everything.
holiday
But
episode.
I don't know shit about no damn Kwanzaa. I ain't gonna hold you.
Your
just let it be
ancestors are
known.
Throwing up.
Yeah,
My
it's
ancestors are not
fitting.
throwing up because how the fuck they were celebrating Kwanzaa?
How you know they wasn't?
Now.
Well, some of my ancestors
Don't
I know
speak
for a
on things
fact
you don't know about.
weren't celebrating Kwanzaa. Some of them I know.
Amir got white ancestors.
We can't be sure about a few. We can be
Amir got white
100% certain
ancestors.
about a few.
White Jesus over here.
I do, and I'm not ashamed. I'm not
That's why she
ashamed.
pushing this Christmas agenda.
Get out of here.
It's a whole holiday.
I don't know if the Irish celebrate Christmas. I don't know what Catholics do.
Catholics celebrate Christmas.
Girl, Christmas.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
The heart.
You know, I'm a
and soul of
heathen. I
that.
have no idea.
Lord. All right. What was the question anyway? Because I just
wanted to know, like, how has this year treated y'all? What y'all want to leave behind outside of the whole year itself, and then what y'all looking forward to for next year.
No.
even know.
You know,
you don't even know where to begin, huh?
Normally around this time of year, I find myself like super contemplative and like thinking back on the year and wanting to review my favorite music or think about what I watched on TV or anything like that. But I'm just ready to move on. It's time to pack it in and pack it up and get to January 1st.
Felt January 1st, 2019, part 3.
Right? That's maybe that's why I feel like that, because it doesn't seem like we can do anything to change our circumstances, at least in the very immediate future.
Mm.
So it's just buckling up. That's how I feel. I feel like I'm buckling up.
Damn, that's deep, sis. Like that's a whole nother level of out of control. Damn.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I
I
mean, we
feel
doing
I feel
everything we
like
can do.
I feel like
Vaccinate,
happy about
hand
things
sanitizer,
too, and
wear masks.
I'm in a good place in so many ways, but I
Yeah.
also know that it feels like March 2020,
Mm.
and that can't be on accident. So just trying to make sure that we're doing the right things to be in the right place and stay safe and everything like that.
Mhm. Okay. Well, I would agree with some of that. Like, I don't usually I'm super excited about the new year. This year I'm not I'm not excited. And it's not that I have like a dismal view of the next year, but it's just like Nye said, like there's only so much that we can control. I think the past 2 years have shown us that like shit can hit the fan at any point and plans are going to change. So I do have some things that are set in stone, and my schedule is booked and busy from now until June 2022. So like I'm excited about that, and I know that that's something that'll keep me grounded and focused, but like as far as everything else, I have no idea. And so it's above me at this point. I don't have any other plans outside of what's solidified in my calendar from now until June. Everything else is above me. It don't have nothing to do with me. I'm staying out of the universe's business because I don't care. I don't care, baby. Y'all have a council meeting and y'all figure it out, because I'm just I'm doing what's on my calendar and that's it.
Oh, feel that?
Tasia is hilarious because why? She was just really like nodding, like, yeah.
Yeah, come on, sis. Come on to chime in.
Okay, here, yeah. I'm just trying to like really think like what so the question said, how has this year treated us? Because I like structures. I gotta follow this.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about that.
This year treated us? I would say this year treated okay, if I look back on the things I did this year, I would be like, wow, you were really, doing some cool things. You were really experiencing yourself. You were experiencing traveling with others. You had your first outside of like plane, travel extravaganza adventure with, your boyfriend, and you also did it with a group of ladies that, you haven't traveled with before. And that was also, a cool time. So if I think about the things I did, right, everything seems like, oh, wow, you did it. You showed yourself on social media with a 2-piece on, you know what I mean? You were very unfiltered, but there's this part of this year that I tried to push so far to get past, right? This like darkness. And I felt like I was really faking it, because it was like, fake it, just do it, it'll make you feel better, just do it, it'll make you feel better. And I didn't realize I was doing that until I started going to therapy, and I realized, okay, this is what you were doing. You were really trying to just fake this shit so you can believe it. And now you're in a process where you're believing it, and it feels more wholesome now. And I'm excited that my year ended with me having that, revelation, that reflection of like, you've been doing this shit, you've been doing it. Now it's time to like really believe it and trust in yourself that you can continue doing it. And self-doubt is the fucking devil, right? Self-doubt is the enemy. Insecurities are the enemy. So it's coming to the realization that like, at the end of the day, like you got this shit at the end of the day. So the end of the year, right? I'm glad it all kind of like, it made me like, okay, bet I got it. And then, just follow through for the next year with the same mentality. Not to say like things don't change, highs and lows, but we fucking rocking and rolling. Buckle up, like Nye said, you feel me?
No, I wanted to point in to what you said about like experiencing yourself and like letting go of like insecurities and like self-doubt, because that is definitely something that I experienced this entire year. Like there was so much inner work being done this year. And I don't think all of it was really intentional. I think some of it was, but not all of it. And like, I'm really like seeing myself for the first time, which feels really strange to say, but like, there is an idea of who I think I am in my head. And then there's also like how I know people experience me. And then as we get to the end of this year, I'm starting to realize like who I want to be and like who I actually am are actually the same person. And like, I'm really like tiptoeing in my Jordans to the bad bitch like that I always was. Like, it's really strange to say, and I don't really know any other way to say it, but like, I really am learning to like honor and like appreciate the essence of who I am and experiencing that for the first time, instead of like doing all of the things that I was doing before by like suppressing the things that I actually want, or like asserting the things that I believe in, or like just being sure of myself. I think it always looked, because I'm an outgoing person, it always looks like I'm confident or really sure of myself, but that was just never the case. And now I'm just like, how dare I like question myself or doubt myself, or like not think that I can do the things that I've honestly been doing, because I've been through a lot of shit, and I'm like, I'm a boss ass bitch.
No, that's really it. You look back and you're like, bro, I've been on top of this shit, right?
No, really,
and then you have these moments where it's like, what's really happening? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just, all of the negative things you could say. And then it's just like, no. You know what you're doing. Like,
it's like finally giving yourself credit.
Yeah. And then you're in this new chain, like who you were back then. Of course, you cannot be that person back then.
You cannot go back.
You cannot be that person. And I use that for an example, like with my weight loss thing, right? Because I'm going to get real. This is my first, with my weight loss. So there was a point where I had lost 100 pounds. And I remember when I had lost 100 pounds and I was like, this is it. You still feel the way you feel. You still want to, you looked at me. I'm like, I don't look the way I look. Like I thought I was supposed to look. And then I'm in this process now where I'm like, well, do what you did last time to lose 100, but then I realized I was a whole different person, whole different mindset. You know what I mean? So it's just like, why would I go back to that when I'm already in this state of awareness, of awakening, of self-acceptance? Like I will just like diminish all that I'm doing right now if I try to revert back to that thought process of how I looked. So it's tough shit, you know what I mean? Because I think as people, we like to follow patterns, and we think, we look at history to see what they did in the past to help with present day things, and you realize in some ways you could, right? But then in other ways, if you focus too much on what's going on in the past, you ain't going nowhere in the future. It's like it's a cyclical cycle to keep going. But
not even like just that, but you can't be where you are if you're trying to be where you've been. You know what I mean? And I
say it again for the people,
because I needed to hear it again.
You can't be where you are if you're trying to be where you've been.
Amen.
And like Tasia's saying, there's good and bad, right? But overall, it seems like we're happy with where we're at, or getting to trying to be happy with where we're at. And you forego all that progress. You have to give it all up if you want to cling to this thing that reinforces, an insecurity, or that makes you feel safe because it's a negative feeling that you're used to, instead of accepting things that are that can be good, even though they might be different. I actually saw something recently about like us saying, like, most people will be like, okay, change is a part of life, right? But even changes that we want are changes, and they feel different and weird, and there can be like apprehension or anxiety because of them. So I've personally been trying to make space for that, and like be okay with the idea that I don't have to be excited about good changes all the time, because they can be inconvenient. They can be stressful. You know what I mean? It can make you feel out of control, or like you don't know what's coming next. But eventually it'll be good if you just chill.
Yeah. You got to build that muscle. Like change is like Okay, now I gotta just continue with it. And that's just like, okay, cool. On to the next. That's what's up.
Yeah, I feel that. I think for me though, because I like the change in the chaos in my life, I've been building the patience muscle this year. So it's been interesting to like sit still and sit with myself. Because a lot of times too, like even if I feel like out of control internally, like my go-to is to change my outside environment, whether it's to change my apartment, change my job, change how I look, change the state I'm living in. Like, and this year I really just been like, no. I had like 2 hairstyles this whole year. I stayed in my same apartment. I haven't left the state. I really just been sitting with myself and like coming to where I am right now. I'm so grateful that I was able to be like, no, sit your ass down and really deal with myself, because I'm a much better person and in a much better headspace for it. But I think there is a point to like building that resiliency and like that change muscle. And then the flip side of that, for some of us this year, we've been building that patience muscle about sitting down. Hungry ass bitch, the Grinch. Either one of you?
Y'all mute on the mic. I felt that.
I'm so weak. Come on, Grinch, because Grinch she gonna have a testimony for y'all. Come probably the end of January 2022. I feel it in my spirit because my sis been 2020.
Okay. Well, let's skip forward. What are we looking forward to leaving behind?
This whole year.
Package it up, put it in the
Put it in the trash.
This was worse than 2020. 2020 was worse than 2022. I had a good 2020. You know what I'm saying? I need this whole year to go. That's it.
Yikes.
It do be like that. It be like that for sure. It definitely be like that. We're befuddled right now because that's real.
That is real. That's
real.
how I felt about 2020. I was ready to throw that bitch in the trash. Then 2021 wasn't as bad as 2020, but I mean, I could leave 2021 behind too.
At least we had some of 2020 where I didn't know what a coronavirus was.
Listen,
that's true.
Well, if we want to talk about leaving shit behind, I want to leave behind random illnesses and illness in general. I don't want to be sick no fucking more.
No more, God, please. I have been to the hospital so much this year.
Listen, so much. And that 2/3 of those times, I had no idea what was going on.
So and neither did the doctor.
If Sky Daddy could just not let that happen anymore. As I currently feel nauseous, I would appreciate it.
Jesus.
Okay, sis.
Be offense.
I might have swallowed my food too fast, honestly.
That's a high possibility because I honestly saw one chip or something you had and I ain't seen nothing else.
Nothing else.
I was like, well, what happened?
All right. But yeah, I currently feel nauseous. So let's just hope that, no more illness is coming upon me because I can't take it.
Hey, health upon your whole house, baby.
I would like a new immune system.
Cause this one just we've been in the house. You know what I'm saying? Like every time you go outside, you touch a germ, you just internalize it. I don't like that.
Just sick.
Sick as hell.
And I ain't I've
ain't really been sick like that. It's more so like I just been in surgeries, like I don't want to see another hospital. I don't want to go back. From my tonsils to my wisdom teeth to, when they found out I had fibroids, I was just like, I have never been to the hospital so much in my entire 27 years of life than I have been this year. I think I've been to the emergency room 3 times, had 3 surgeries. I'm just like, I don't want that next year. Thank God for insurance. I just like to thank God who's ahead of my life because really,
okay,
I don't know how I would have paid for that shit. Shout out to the good job.
Okay. I'm gonna add a positive note, I guess. One thing I am looking forward to next year is I don't have the right word, but flourishing or the growth of my business ideas to go from just ideas to profitable businesses. I feel it coming and I'm in process of a lot of things right now. I have a lot of moving pieces. So it would be nice And I'm going to claim that one of these 7 million ideas is going to become a profitable, lucrative business. So
we're decreeing and declaring it back to what the people say in the church, what the mamas were saying in the church.
Yes,
We decree and declare.
It's coming. It's coming.
It's coming, baby. Okay, we're putting that in the universe because if y'all, we don't be telling y'all all of our business, we be telling y'all most of it, but not all of it. And I just want to say that our sis Marina is really like doing the damn thing and she's making it happen, and we're so proud of her. And she does have a lot of moving pieces going on right now, but she will also have a testimony for y'all, I'm sure, sometime next year, and we're gonna see her name in some fucking Broadway lights or some shit because she's doing a lot.
I am doing a lot, guys. So if you're listening to this and you have a praying grandma spirit or whatever the hell is on,
cover her.
Talk to your universe. Just give me the strength of the Black Panther.
Period. Because for our sis,
January 18th,
every day is challenge day.
Listen, y'all might miss me a couple episodes. January 18th to March, I will not be human. I will be a robot doing what I got.
Robot.
Doing what I got to do. So
buckle up.
Mm-hmm.
That's really it. Buckle up. 2020.
Yeah, me and the Grinch gonna be in school. I just
I feel like there's work to be put in, but we're prepared.
That's
we're equipped. We got the tools. You know what I'm saying? But it like we still have to do it, which is I'm here or there on that part, but I do feel prepared.
Yeah. That's it. Like,
how much worse can it get? We done dealt with death, unexpected things. We done dealt with illnesses. We done dealt with sudden changes. Like at this point, I feel like I've been online again. Like what else can I deal with that I'm not ready for? What else can come my way?
Like, I'm not gonna say that
because you see, I shut my fat ass up. I said, you know what? I never said that. Now
don't want to know. Actually, I
don't want no surprises.
Don't there's a lot more.
Atomic bomb.
There's a lot more.
I mean, there is, but like,
because Sky Daddy seems to think I'm strong as hell, so he might throw me a curveball, and I don't want that. I never said what she said. I just want to put that on the record.
In terms of capacity, we've been able to deal with all that shit up to this point. Relatively.
I thought you said you was working on trusting yourself, Koswala.
Y'all heard something? I'm just kidding.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I am. I'm doing a great job. I just don't want no more battles, Laura. I want a life of ease, sweetheart. Like, and honestly, the past 4 years have been super tumultuous for me, like financially, emotionally, spiritually. And I'm just like coming to a place, I think at the end of this year, I'm finally sure of myself and okay with uncertainty, but also I don't need y'all to shake nothing else up. I've been doing a lot of moving and shaking the past 4 years. I want ease and abundance.
All we want is asses shaking.
Joy, peace. Okay, asses, that's the only thing I want. Ass shaking. That's the only shakes I want next year.
Yeah.
Okay.
My ass and my thighs out of joy, celebration for myself or my tribe. The only shaking. Don't shake no more tables.
No, please.
And if the table shake, guess what? So am I. Right with it.
That's it.
Ariana. If the table shake, this ass shaking too. That's it. I'm about to shake that shit.
They just said, I'll knock all this shit over.
That's it. That's it.
That's really it. You kind of shake with it. You feel me?
Okay, I want 2022 to welcome me like fucking welcome to Jocelyn's Cabaret, where all your desires will be fulfilled. That's how I want to be welcomed into next year. Okay, bitch. All of my desires fulfilled. Because I'm tired.
Fulfilled.
Okay. Anything else we want to leave behind or anything else we're looking forward to for the next year?
Ooh, podcast growth. Let's put that out there. Because we have don't we have 2022 planned out?
Yeah, we have most of 2022 planned out.
Okay. We be on it.
We do. We are super excited for the next year with you all. Thank you all for, if we haven't said it already, thank y'all for sticking with us this year. We love the comments and the text messages and the 5-star ratings, okay? Because we some 5-star chicks. Ain't that a Gucci song? No, or is that Trina? You know, we're super grateful for y'all sticking with us this year, and we're excited for exponential growth. You know, growth tenfold next year, and we potentially have some exciting things planned. I mean, as far as topics, you know, it's always going to be a bunch of mess and shenanigans, but outside of our regular podcast shenanigans, I think we have some other stuff planned for y'all, so we'll see. But I'm excited either way.
Mm-hmm.
But did you said podcast goals? Is that what you want to talk about? If we have any goals for next year or anything we're looking forward to?
Oh
I'm trying to use the chat, but just
yeah. The chat be awkward because we be like,
yeah, I was like,
it's mute.
No, it's more so I didn't know what she was saying.
Right. I was like, what? Yeah.
Also does not help that I cannot write English in general.
Okay.
No, I
I'll
just
play word games.
Along the same lines of like what we're talking about in life, but specifically with the podcast, like anything we want to leave behind, like fucking up our intro consistently.
We have it. We didn't fuck it up. We coming in strong.
Anything we're
We
looking
coming in
forward
strong
to,
next year.
and like our favorite, I guess, moments from this past year.
Ooh, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be like kind of mushy and kind of like petty, but like I know it's just me. But like I don't have any favorite moments because I just love chopping it up with my sisters. I love talking to you guys every week. I mean, I talk to y'all all the time anyway, outside of the podcast, but like the podcast is just another opportunity to act crazy with my loved ones. So I don't necessarily have a favorite memory because we're funny as hell, and every episode is funny to me. I will say something that was interesting was our shoot the shit episode when we went to Chicago. And what is that? What was it? The Kana Cafe.
That's like, I'm like, we did that this year.
Yeah, we tried to take our podcast on the world. We tried. We
really tried, and we're gonna try again. The What Is My Life podcast will be going on a road trip, but that was funny as hell, and just you could just tell that we didn't know what the fuck was going on. It was just fucking chaos and vibes.
And enhancers, sort of. So you know, it's always a great.
I already knew it was gonna be some bullshit though. Like we got snacks on the way to get the food. We stopped at Wendy's on the way to go pick the food up. What? And then got into an argument in the Wendy's parking lot with that white man. I was just like,
ready to fight.
Buckle up for today.
You know what? I had to stop going to Wendy's. Somebody hit me in the Wendy's line today. My car is fine, but somebody bumped me in the Wendy's line today.
Of course they did.
It might be something with Wendy's. I'm gonna have to stop attending.
Enough Dave's doubles in here for all of us. It's no reason for us to be acting like this.
They got
enough spicy nuggets for everybody. No, because I don't know what's going on with some of these Wendy's, but they're not paying these babies enough or something. They keep going on strike, and sometimes they closing earlier, got weird hours, or close.
No, they don't have enough workers. None of them have enough workers.
A lot going on in the labor world.
Yeah, pay these people a livable wage, and also so they can stop undercooking my motherfucking spicy chicken nuggets, bitch. Because you know what? I only go to Wendy's for one thing. And I know that them. No, for one of the Wendy's they were, and I couldn't go there.
Also, they're soft. They were cold.
No, they were hot, but they were undercooked. Like they took them out of the fryer too early, and I was like, "What the fuck?" I was just very upset because y'all know when I want my spicy nuggets, it's because I'm craving them, and so I expect perfection every time, and that's not what happens, obviously. And it just really grinds my gears. I'll be ready to flip the table over. Because you have one job. You understand?
Yeah, you didn't have to describe that when we have somebody dealing with issues on this podcast. What was the question? What we like this year?
If you had a favorite moment from the podcast this year.
Oh yes, okay, I do.
Actually, I do. Want to leave behind.
We got a late comer in for the favorite moment of the podcast. I was out with my sister somewhere with my sister and my wife, and we sat down and my sister was talking about the show, and she actually, said she liked it.
Okay.
And she's like a cusp Gen Z, at very, very
We
end
get the
millennial. But I was
cred.
like, what do you
Oh,
mean?
we're
Like, you
cool.
like it? And she was like, yeah, like I really like it. I was like, you know what?
With the
Oh my
kids.
god, the kissing were cool.
I got it right.
Now we just
here.
lost all those points.
Yeah, I don't care. That's my job. And then, I think when we first like got on a schedule and really like started putting episodes out, and like now when we come and we meet and we kind of all like are in our specific role and everything like that, this is a super fun experience for me. And I'm happy that we hung out in Tasia's apartment that one day and decided that we were going to do a podcast, and then eventually did it.
Yeah.
We have 2 podcast locations on the call right now. This is becoming like historic, like making history type shit.
Ooh.
I would say one of my favorite moments was when we had took our break, and then when we came back the first time. I really enjoyed just talking with y'all. It just felt like, wow, like this is what I've been missing, from my life. Like the break was needed, of course, but you realize just talking with y'all, it just really solidifies like community, and just being able to have my people and the people that I love, like just hear me and I hear them, and I get to listen to y'all talk about just life and just spit these gems that not only these viewers are catching, but I'm catching. And I'm like, wow, I needed to hear that. So I really do appreciate, I'm getting.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Let it happen. Let it happen, my child.
Yeah, I really appreciate y'all.
Tasia, please, because I will start crying.
Don't do this.
Laugh, cry, and kiki.
Can we take the crying off? Podcast. But no, like literally that. And then also when we did Great Genius episode, because that also had me emotional. And I just love this group. I love us. I love how we are all different, but so unique, and we add to it. That's why I'm like, we're not doing no episode if not all 5 of us is not on this bitch. Okay. So
Period.
Yeah.
One's not gonna be here. I won't be here either.
No, dead ass.
We will drop live. Okay.
That's it. So y'all better put y'all prayers up that everybody is available every time, because if one sister
Otherwise,
out,
the episode is
out.
postponed.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, that just reminded me when I was like 30 minutes late. That was funny.
Oh yeah. Oh, I did say that on the episode. Then I was like, I got her location.
Yeah. It's like,
Find you. We could find you, but we couldn't contact you.
Correct.
but aside from that, I think what I just love is that the people feel like they're our friends, and like that's what they get from the podcast and from listening. Like that really makes me happy. But like I feel like I know y'all and we're all besties.
Like seeing the people comment on our social media that isn't us, and I'll be like, wow, they
Right.
y'all hear us. We love, like that's what's up.
Yeah. And I think too, like in light of us losing, like it was a big deal for me to hear the news of Bell Hooks passing, and like us losing literary giants and Black women who, in the face of pretty much everybody not giving a fuck, still said what the fuck they had to say. And I felt like, that's what we're doing here.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we're doing here.
That's
I
beautiful.
guess to add on to that, what I'm excited for is for more people to hear our stories, and more people to like just kind of feel in this community and feel that sense of community you talked about, Tasia, because I feel like one of the things that makes us awesome, because there's so many, is that we're very genuine. Like we show up to this podcast sick, we show up to this podcast healing, we show up to this podcast freshly fucked, not gonna lie to you. We show up to this podcast inebriated sometimes. We show up to this, we literally show up as we are. I had to put that out there. We literally show up as we are, and I hope that gives people who listen to us the same what's the word? Permission, I guess, to do the same. Like we're human as fuck, bro. You're human as fuck. And I pray we can stay this way when the podcast grows. I'm saying when, not if. When the podcast grows, continue to just be ourselves through shared partnerships and opportunities and tours and merch and all those things. So
Speak live.
Yes, tours. Yes, merch.
Okay,
yes,
I do want to
writers.
do a live tour episode. I want to do one in New
that's
Orleans.
gonna
I'm
happen.
just put that out there.
even
That's
if it's
gonna
just in
happen.
the city, shit, like come see us.
Yeah, come see us.
We'll get into this in 2022, but I've been having dreams, y'all.
Come oh, like fish.
Hallelujah. Okay,
Oh, please tell me nobody dreamt about fish.
No,
girl,
no,
hell no.
But it'll come to fruitation. That's what I got. The dreams.
Amen.
No
Amen.
fish.
Not for a couple years,
Let me
Lord.
text my auntie.
Nah, I fucking wake up. My mama text me like, "Girl, I dreamt of fish." Like, I'm deleting the number, the whole thread.
Fish, make sure you kill that bitch in a dream. Okay. Make
Kill
sure
the fish, stab it, stab that fish right now.
JK.
because I got an
Like,
interpretation. I got an
no.
interpretation for you.
Go to sleep and stab that fish again. Thank
Just
you.
eat it. It's good for you.
Right up.
Eat the fish. You know, you need that nourishment.
Need that.
Ooh, child. Okay. Well, does anyone have any last words before we leave people? I'm gonna give y'all affirmation. We
Happy
gonna
holidays, people.
Yeah, happy holidays. We love
Spend
y'all.
time with your family, friends, loved ones, or yourself. You feel me?
Period.
Take time
I'm
for
doing a lot of
yourself.
that. I'm doing a lot of that. I don't know if I really got anything. I guess I'll talk though, but I guess like I heard a lot on this episode about like self-trust and yeah, continue to just figure that shit the fuck out. Cause I think self-trust is a lot like self-love. And I remember Mira saying this before, how it's a continual journey, like you jump in and out of it. But the more you jump in, the better you get, just like double dutch. The more you jump in, the better you get. You might get whacked by that rope a couple times. You'll get better.
Keep going. Keep going.
Ooh, child.
Period. Well, since most of us are in therapy, I pulled a healing deck this time. So I'm leaving y'all with a healing word as we leave the year out. It's a little bit of kind of inner child work is what the deck is about. And so the card says, flow with the rhythm. Your body is a wondrous thing filled with light and love just for you. Create space today to move in tune with your body, finding a place where you can be alone. In silence or with instrumental music, let your body flow how it desires. Get lost in your rhythms and release any notion of how you can or should move. Do not worry about how it may appear. So trust yourself, okay? Trust yourself and go with the rhythm and the flow of the music, of life, because y'all gonna be all right, baby. And we cannot wait to see y'all in 2022.
Follow us on Instagram, follow us on TikTok.
Yeah, follow us on all the social medias. We'll link that, of course, as per usual. But anything else, ladies, before we head out and leave the people in 2021?
Amen. We'll see y'all.
Catch you on the flip side.
Catch you in 2022, baby.
It's going
Okay.
up.
Y'all be safe. Y'all have fun. Shake some ass. Do whatever y'all gonna do.
Be safe.
Be safe. Emphasis on be safe.
Yeah, no,
People is
big be
getting
safe.
ill
We'll try.
in droves. People are getting sick in droves. You hear me?
Please stay in that house. And if you're not, wear a mask, baby. Please wear that mask. Double it
Wear
up.
your mask.
Wear your mask and shit.
It is very important for you
That's
to
it.
wear your mask.
Because we not seeing where the changes is at. So you need to wear the masks.
And don't play them student loans.
Because fuck them student loans. We ain't paying shit back. You understand?
I'm serious. If we all band together,
They can't take us all.
but we need y'all to be strong. They emailing and they calling. Do not do it.
Do not do it. Block them numbers. Whew. All right. Love y'all.
Love y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to this week's What Is My Life podcast. You can listen to us bi-weekly on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Anchor.
Follow us on Instagram at whatismylifepod or email us at wiml.thepodcast@gmail.com.